What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Elementary Gaming Channel. My name is AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Persona 5. We're going to be picking up where we left off. We were late to school. We kind of got our first glimpse of the palace and personas and all that stuff. But let's go check with our homeroom teacher. Can't recommend you to that college anymore. We've blah blah blah. What? But you already promised to recommend me. I'm sorry, but you'll have to accept that this was decided by the school. They want to prioritize students from a highly acclaimed volleyball team. Yada yada yada. I thought that was the. Oh wait, no, never mind. 2 entrances. This looks like the faculty office. Time to go inside.
Oh, unbelievable. Being over half a day late on your first day? Can you explain yourself?
I got lost.
How could you have been lost for this long? It's almost lunchtime.
Hey, never question my sense of direction or how bad my sense of direction is.
Well, it's probably true that you're not used to the area yet, but you're still way too late. Will you pull yourself together? You were given fair warning yesterday. More importantly, I heard that you were caught along with that Sakamoto-kun.
Yeah, I didn't have a choice.
Don't get involved with him, okay? He's nothing but trouble. He wasn't like that when he was devoting his time to track and field, though. Anyway, break's almost over. Classes will end after 5th period today because of the subway. I'll have you introduce yourself when class resumes. Follow me.
You know, Kawakami, you'd be a lot prettier if you dressed,
By the way,
I don't know,
when you
a little
introduce
nicer.
yourself, be serious about it, even if you're lying to the class, okay? Do not say anything unnecessary.
It's just the frumpy shirt and the long jean skirt.
That's him? Huh? The one in the rumors?
I don't know. You see her a little later on. She's way prettier. I guess, well, she's more sexy than pretty, but that's beside the point.
Being super late on his first day? He really
Whatever.
is insane.
Anybody probably understands what the hell I'm getting at.
He looks normal, though.
Yeah.
But he might slice
Shocking.
if we look him in the eye.
Settle down. Well, I'd like to introduce a transfer student. Today,
Oh, yeah, I
he
forgot they don't say my
had to
name.
attend from the afternoon on since he wasn't feeling well. All right, please say something to the class.
You know, this might be a weird thing to bring up, but why am I wearing glasses? And clearly he doesn't need to wear them because he wasn't wearing them in the flashbacks where, you know, we were saving the lady. He doesn't need to wear them in the palaces. Only during the day. I mean, I guess it's kind of like a Clark Kent kind of thing, kind of like to make him look less imposing, I suppose. I don't know. I just think the glasses are dumb.
He seems quiet, but I bet when he loses it... I mean, he was arrested for assault, right?
So, your seat will be over there, the one that's open. Sorry, but can the people nearby please share your textbooks with him for today?
Ugh, this sucks.
Lies.
Did you catch that? Do those two know each other? Ew, does that mean he hit on her before transferring here?
That means she's cheating on him with Mr. Kamoshida.
Really? That's where you go with that? I mean, do you even know that they have a relationship? I don't know. That rumor seems like that's just you're just throwing shit at a wall.
Again, this is Takamaki-san we're talking about.
For real, that side of the room is totally awful.
You're one row over.
Oh, right. The volleyball rally's in 2 days. Everyone's just changed classes, so make sure you use that time to get to know each other. Well then, let's get class started. Who's on duty today?
Everyone, please rise.
What's wrong?
This a school?
Are you sure you're okay? Also, it seems like people are already talking about you, but I'm not the one who told them.
Yeah, I already know who did. Pretty obvious,
Can't even
too.
catch a break. Why do I have to deal with this?
Because life sucks, then you die.
Without stopping by anywhere. Sakura-san sounded pretty angry. Oh, and about Sakamoto-kun, don't get involved. Speak of the devil. What do you want? I heard the police caught you cutting classes today.
It was nothing.
And you haven't dyed your hair back to black either.
Sorry about that. I'll be waiting on the rooftop.
See, that's why I don't want you getting involved. Understood?
Why did you allow a student like him to transfer here? He's already started associating with Sakamoto. A student with a criminal record and the culprit of an assault case. At this rate, it'd be pointless how much I contribute to the school.
Now don't be like that.
I mean, the only way this guy could... I mean, I'd say stroking his own... Like, he's stroking his own ego. The only way that you could get even... Like, you could see it more is if he literally dropped his pants and started whacking it right in front of everyone. I know that's some really disturbing imagery, but really, that's just how this guy is designed. It's just... That's the only way he could be more gross.
This school counts on you, Kamoshida-kun. You are our star. Still, a steady buildup is necessary behind such brilliance as well.
And I'm talking about Kamoshida, not the principal. The principal just looks like a toad.
Your troubles never seem to end, do they, Principal Kobayakawa? All right, I understand. I'll continue to do my best to answer your expectations of me.
Sakamoto seems eager to talk about something. I should meet him on the rooftop.
I should write something.
Ah, there we go. Sorry, I'm doing this right after I recorded the last part or the last video in the series. I had to actually get to a point where I could save. All right. Ignore the cut. Hey guys, I'm back. It's been a little bit since I hop back into this. I know it only seems like seconds to y'all, just because I totally lost my train of thought there. Holy crap! I'm literally in the middle of the thought and I forget what I was talking about. I am losing my mind, guys. No, I took some time off after the beginning, like 7 minutes of this video.
There you are. Sorry for calling you up here like this. I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh? Figured as much. Then again, we're in the same boat. I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it. No wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah? Well, just because we both remember it doesn't mean much, though. I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida. So yeah, thanks. But man, that Kamoshida we saw there. You probably don't know about it, but there are some rumors about him. You know, the guy you met at the school gates, the ripped one.
Really? You call him ripped? I don't know. I mean, it looks muscular, but...
That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle. No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals. The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. I wonder if we can go back to that castle again. Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream. It has to be. Sorry to drag you out here like this. That's all I had to say. You know, we might be pretty similar. I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as troublemakers. I'm Ryuji Sakamoto.
I cannot stand how they say some of the names in this game. Sakamoto, Takamaki, Kitagawa. It sounds wrong to me.
I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, alright? See ya.
Cause I'm trying to think back. I swear I've seen anime. I've not seen the Persona animes. I'd rather play the games instead of watching the animes. I think I saw a little bit of the one for 4. But again, it's just I'd much rather just play the game. But I've seen anime with characters with the last name of Sakamoto, and they've said or with Sakamoto in their name, and they've said Sakamoto. They've not said Sakamoto. Hey. Oh, sorry. It's only your first day, and you're already showing up hours late? It was an accident. Yeah, that's what everyone says. Look, just behave yourself. You know, life's forfeit if anything happens. You understand the meaning of probation, right? I do. Alright, then. I hate the way he holds his phone. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just closed up the shop. I'll be there in half an hour.
What is it?
Hey, what are you standing around for? Go hurry on up to bed. Nah, I just hired a part-timer.
Yo.
Don't forget to lock the door and turn off the lights and turn all the lights off, okay? Yep, I'm leaving now. I told you he's a part-timer. But no, what I was saying earlier, yeah, I'm recording this about a week and a half after I recorded the first like 7 or so minutes of this video. I meant to do. I've really been kind of slacking off on what I said was going to be kind of like weekly series like this and Fire Emblem, and I just I've just gotten busy the last couple weeks.
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate.
Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
Powers?
There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of Persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
What do you mean?
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes. By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Palaces?
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate.
Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
I'm still not a fan of the voice they used for Igor in this game. I think he was voiced so much better in the previous games. He just a much higher pitched voice. I can't do I can't do an impression of it. It was so much better in the earlier games. And I don't know why they didn't keep it consistent in this one, because it was the same voice in 1 and 4 or in 3 and 4.
Seriously?
What was the conductor thinking, charging into the station at top speed like that? Didn't you hear? The guy totally lost it. It's been happening a lot lately. All these accidents are because people are suddenly losing their minds, right?
What's going on?
Well, between the economy sucking and how depressing the news always is, it's not all that surprising. I mentioned how much I love the music. I know the specific man, I learned this at one point. This is a special kind of keyboard that's playing this melody. Or it's probably just emulating the sound of that particular keyboard. That keyboard was used in a lot of music in the I want to say the 80s. I cannot place it. It's really bugging me. Oh, sorry. I'm a social studies teacher, Mr. Ushimaru. I'll be teaching you the rules of society this year. You all look like you've been spoiled growing up. Before we learn society's rules, maybe I should start with the rules of being a decent human being. Hey, new kid. The Greek philosopher Plato divided the human soul into 3 parts. A soul is composed of appetite, spirit, and what else? I believe it was logic. Correct. So you knew that, huh? Plato's teacher Socrates said the evil was born from ignorance. People who've been baby taught that evil is due to individuality can only become society's scum. Wow, he got it right. Is he really a delinquent? He seems like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying. I feel like I got a little smarter from being able to answer that question. And see, I've always wished that it would tell you how close or how far away you are from leveling up in knowledge or any of the social skills. I've always wished that, just because the way it currently is. I mean, I get it. The more like music notes, you know, because you can get between 1 and 3, that increases the amount of increase that you get in the different skills varies. It's just, I wish it was a little more specific and less approximate. There we go. Bizarre incidents have been occurring frequently. Those are but the actions of such scum. We don't need crude people like that in this school, understand?
Hey!
Oh, hey there, Takamaki. God damn it, now I'm saying it. You looking for a ride home? Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents. Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it. If anybody's wondering, no, I refuse to do voices for characters. Mostly because the one time I've done that, it really messed up my voice. Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. It's really creepy that you're doing this in like broad daylight in a school, dude. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis? Yes, I'm planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you. Look, if you have appendicitis, don't you really need to go to the hospital? Screw work, and like, cause isn't that if your appendix ruptures, isn't that, you know, kind of life-threatening? I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor. Just saying. You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. That's why I asked you out in the first place. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record, after all, if something were to happen to you. Thank you. Please excuse me. Seriously, you're being this brazen? I get it. She's hot. I agree with you. You're still a teacher, and you'd think you'd try to avoid getting caught, even if you're kind of like King Dick of the school. You know, like it'd be really hard for this guy, because the way the school is set up again, within this world, you know, Kamoshida is kind of, you know, walks on clouds, you know. But even then, you'd think you'd still try to be a little sneaky. I'm just saying.
Yo.
What's up?
Hey.
Oh, okay, apparently I have to read this. Why can't we voice act this? I want to talk about that castle from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it. I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And, you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so, Yin? Yeah, sure, what's next?
Oh.
No, looks like I managed to talk some sense into you. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way. Ryuji doesn't seem like a bad guy. I should probably just go along with him.
If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right? When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something. Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again. Don't worry, I won't mess up this time. Let's go. For real? Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think? I already did that, but I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
Navigation app?
I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit.
Yeah, just hand your phone off. I wouldn't do that with my friends. I wouldn't just say, yeah, here, just look at what's my phone. That sentence made no sense, but you get what I'm trying to say.
What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius!
Sorry for my creaky chair.
Why? All we're doing is starting an app.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
There we go! And then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell? Look! It's the castle from yesterday! They made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too. Ah! Those clothes! That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit?
Yeah, not bad, huh?
You like it?
Well, I mean, I could do without the pointy shoes or the bright red gloves. But, yeah. I actually do.
What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all!
Hey! Stop making a commotion!
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school. But only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense.
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say?
He called you a moron, Ryuji.
What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real! We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?!
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Yeah, let's go.
It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. Follow me.
You know, I think it's a fairly safe thing that, you know, when a talking cat tells you to do something, you should probably just do it. Ain't that where we escaped out of last time? That's right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery. I can't speak.
Huh?
How are we supposed to know about that stuff? I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me. So, sorry for dragging you into all this. I just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants. Really, though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time. Man, this place is as creepy as always. Now, make sure you do exactly as I say, alright?
This way.
I like Morgana's feet. I forgot about the little whirlwind. Hey, we went by here when we came in the front. What the? I was seeing double or something just now. Was that Shujin? I've told you before, this place is your school. Regardless, we don't have the time to stand around. Who knows when a shadow might show up. Come on, this way. Alright, so then I got a chance to ask this question to you guys. I'll ask it again at the end, just in case some people miss it. But I want you guys' input. Once we get to Mementos, if people don't know what Mementos is, it's the it's basically what Tartarus was to the third game. Really, Persona 4 didn't have, like, it had a bunch of individual dungeons with all the different areas of the Midnight Channel. This game kind of does both. It has the individual specialized dungeons, kind of like the different areas of the Midnight Channel from 4, but it also has Mementos, which is more similar to Tartarus from Persona 3. I promise I will read this. I just want to get this question out there to you guys. How would you guys like me to handle Mementos? Would you like to see all of the level grinding, all of the exploring Mementos, or would you prefer just to see the important bits? Because the first time we go in there, I'm going to show all of it, because the first time we go in there and get to the first barrier is narratively important. But beyond that, it's important, but it's not important until well later, and there's a lot of dead time while I'm in there just exploring. So it's like I said, do you want to see all of Mementos? Do you only want to see the important bits? When we actually start getting the little side missions that involve Mementos, I'll probably show those. It's just, like I said, I'm curious to know what specifically of Mementos would you guys like to see. I'm happy to do whatever you guys want. It's just I need to know. So there we go. And if we don't get any, if I don't get a lot of responses to this, I'll pretty much just go off of what feels right to me. So there we go. Darn, I had a feeling there would be guards here. It looks like we won't be able to avoid conflict from this point forward. For real? Oh well, one more time. Oh well, I'll just teach you the basics of battle right now. You'd better remember all of them. As a rule of thumb, try to ambush as many enemies as you can. Attack from behind whenever possible. You'll need to rip off their masks to momentarily break the control the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, the enemy will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack. Yeah. If you approach the enemy from behind without being noticed, the ambush icon will blah blah blah. So we ambush him and go for the first strike. Alright, I got it. You know you're just going to be watching, right? You can't use a persona. Anyway, let's go.
I'll reveal your true form.
I love the look of the ambush, you know, ripping off the mask instead of just the sword strike that that we had in the previous games. It's cleave. So I believe Pyro Jack has a strength to my dark type move.
A spectacular victory!
God, I love the end fight menus. Every time I see it, again, it's what I keep saying about this game. It just oozes style.
Huh?
Why ain't anyone here?
Hey!
Damn it, they were here before. Where'd they go? Quiet down. Oh yeah, there were more of them further in, too. They might have been transferred already. Crap, I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them. It would be a problem if they discover us now.
Now then.
Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave.
The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
No, it makes perfect sense, Ryuji.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that?
A little more complicated, but basically yes.
That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
And explain the pointy shoes. Because I don't see how anyone would hold that picture of them. Why anyone's spirit of rebellion would involve the pointy shoes?
I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form. I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida, too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name of the gun.
Now then.
There are probably still soldiers making the rounds outside. Let's use the time to sort through our current situation. In a safe room, you can consult with your teammates and save your game by pressing the options button. You can also save at the palace entrance. Yeah, we really don't need to worry about. There should still be some. Let's see. No. Oh, okay. Do I actually have to? Nope. Okay, we're good. I thought I heard some. I thought I just heard something move over there. Guess it was my imagination. And what are the slaves? They're all in the training hall. I'd assume they're screaming in pain by now. Very well. By the way, I heard we may have intruders around. Stay on your guard. Did you hear that? They said training hall, right?
Okay, let's go.
I think that's just a little further ahead. Let's go. Shoot, there's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall should be just past those bars. So what are we gonna do? Do we gotta fight it? Seems so. Just don't let it notice you beforehand. If it does, that'll raise the palace's security level. When you're spotted by an enemy, the security level will rise. This is shown engaged in the upper left. As the security level rises, the enemies will be on higher alert. If it gets too high, you may be forced to leave the palace, so take caution.
Come on, man.
And what do we do if that happens? Run away? Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed. That sounds complicated. Fine, I'll put together some info about the security level. Understanding this is crucial to the palace's infiltration, so make sure you read it carefully, okay? Let's see, security level reduction, and 0% security are now part of the tutorial menu, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I really never had to worry too much about the security level. Oh, I'm trying to remember these guys, what their weaknesses.
You're mine.
Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Come forward, play on the cell. One more. This is it.
Come, go down.
Nice work.
Those are a couple shadows that I always forget what their weakness is.
Okay. Hey.
The training hall's up ahead, right? Yeah, it's a little further. Make sure you watch out for any guards along the way. That's right, I don't have the special thief vision yet. Hey, have you seen anyone who looks like an intruder? No, nobody yet. Shoot, I had a feeling there would be lots of enemies. It'd be impossible to dodge all of them. Then what do we do? Should we try and take them down like before? It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy. I see. Sorry. Damn it, I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. I'm such a loser. Huh. Do you mean that gun? Yeah, it looks real and all, but it doesn't shoot anything. I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies. What? Were you listening to me? It doesn't even shoot pellets. Don't worry. I'm sure this will work. Attack away, frizzy hair. Leave it to me. Wait, dude, I keep saying it's not going to fire anything. Pixie has a weakness.
Point it at a shadow and fire.
Alright, gun attacks are effective against enemies weak to guns. Press the up button to ready your gun and X to attack. You can continue shooting until you run out of ammunition. You can also change targets in between shots using the directional buttons. Basically what it means by that, this gun has a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it has an 8-shot basically magazine, and I can fire until the magazine's empty, but I have 16 total shots, and the way you refill your ammo is by leaving the palace and coming back a different day. So basically, for the entire time that I'm here at the palace, I have 16 total shots, but at any given time, I have a maximum of 8 rounds in the magazine. That's the basic concept. Also, this music's awesome.
How about that? Surprise. Be mindful of how much ammo you have left.
Oh, there we go. Guns have a higher attack power than melee weapons, but come with limited ammunition. Really? I've always found my melee weapons are stronger. Your ammunition will be restored when you return to reality. However, there are generally no other ways to refill your bullet count. And basically, every character has a different, kinds of weapons.
All right. I'll show you my weapon too.
Yeah, Morgana's got a slingshot. It basically does the same thing as my pistol. Yeah, I mean, it's a single shot. Does the same as my pistol. There's another character who we'll meet later on who uses a revolver. Hers is again a single shot. A guy who uses kind of a semi-automatic rifle. His again is single shot. A character uses a grenade launcher. I'm trying to remember what the special characteristic. I think the grenade launcher hits groups. Once we recruit on, she uses an SMG that attacks in. I'm trying to remember. It hits a random target. Ryuji, he gets a shotgun, which is basically just a really strong single target gun, but it's got low ammo. Sorry. Whoa, did that toy gun just shoot real freaking bullets? Freaking laser beams. This is a cognitive world. As long as our opponent sees it as real, it becomes such. It's a good thing. Look, it's realistic looking. I don't get it. Really? I was expecting someone with your brains to understand. How about you, Frizzy Hair? Did you get what I said? Basic. Yeah.
Nice going.
Wait, if it's better having something realistic, why do you got that slingshot? And it was just as strong as a goddamn gun. What about your whole cognitive whatever? Well, fine. You can choose to understand it however you want.
Well.
Oh, by the way, we should decide how we divvy up our roles in battle from here on out. He totally dodged my question. Well, yeah, because for everyone but Morgana, that logic makes perfect sense. It looks like a real gun, therefore it is a real gun. In the cognitive world, Morgana's just special because it's Morgana. You get the slingshot. Deal with it. As you can see, there are quite a lot of enemies. It'll be important to coordinate our moves well. I can keep providing intel for us, but you should decide how we fight, Frizzy Hair. What do you mean by how we fight? Basically what we do in battle. He can order us directly or let us decide what we do. Though, I guess I'm the only other one fighting right now. Alright, during battle, you can change your party's members' action by assigning tactics to them. You can either set a particular course of action for them or choose to take direct control. Tactic changes can be done by selecting stats on the triangle button menu or by pressing L2 on Akita's turn, and selecting the tactics option. Skill selection and blah blah. It'll give us an idea of what the weaknesses are. There's rush by pressing options. Basically, just everybody will use their just main attack button. Alright, let's go to, oh my god, did it say it was, yeah, stats and tactics. As always, I prefer everyone to be on direct commands. That was one of my favorite changes that they made between Persona 4 and 3. Because I really hated that in Persona 3 you could not take direct command of your...
This isn't it.
That you couldn't take direct command of your squad mates, teammates, whatever you want to call them. And I forgot I can't perform an all-out attack just yet.
One enemy remaining. This is the last one. My whiskers are burning. Yeah! Victory!
Okay.
Yeah, like I was saying, I way prefer the direct command style. A guard. I'm pretty sure that's where we need to be going too. You guys gonna take it down again? Oh, look at Morgana's feet next time I guess that's our only choice, but wait, this might be a good time. Okay, I've decided. I'm gonna teach you two a special way to fight enemies. Is it a new technique? Something like that. Let's go. His little feet just shake. Oh, it's so adorable.
Listen, there's a distinct flow to battles. Let me show you. After all, seeing is... something. First, knock down all the enemies. Everything starts at that crucial step.
Persona!
And we should just use their gun, but whatever. I would rather waste a bullet than my SP.
All-out attack!
And see, that is something that I really do love about the combat system in Persona is the is weaknesses and all-out attacks of how, and also how to use the one more.
Nice going!
That went really well. You're definitely fit for this. What was that super move thing you just did? I told you, it's called an all-out attack. If you manage to knock down all the if you manage to knock all the enemies down, you might be able to use it to beat them all at once. Yeah, that was over quick. It's a concentrated attack on defenseless enemies, after all. Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command. You can decide when we use this. Now, it's like I said, I strike the enemy's weaknesses, knock them all down, then do the all-out attack. That's the ideal pattern. Now, it's like I said, I really like that way of handling the weaknesses and the whole, you know, if you hit a weakness, then you're granted one more attack.
Yes!
It adds a neat layer of strategy that I don't think a lot of RPGs use. And, again, especially with once you start building up your social links, or in this game, they're called confidants, with your different team members, you also unlock a skill called Baton Pass, where basically if you hit a weak point, you can then use a baton pass to one of your other characters that you've built that level up to, and basically you hit R2 and you can basically hand it off to them. So say I'm using Ryuji, I hit the enemy who has a weakness to electric attacks because his attribute is lightning. So I hit that guy, I hit his weakness, but nobody else has a weakness to it. I can then swap over to the main character, and then the main character can start attacking. It's a really neat flow in finding the optimal way to conserve SP, to swap between your characters, to take down the enemies as quickly and efficiently as possible. It's a neat strategic system, in my opinion. Kamoshida's Training Hall of Love? What kind of bullshit is this? Yeah, it's like I said, I don't see a lot of RPGs do stuff like that. I mean, using this voice, where's it coming from? I mean, using elemental weaknesses and, you know, basically a weapon wheel or triangle or whatever, you know, what have you, isn't necessary. It isn't new, but the way it does it is a little different from everything else. Again, it's like I said, with the whole one more and the all-out attacks, etc., etc. They're just getting spanked.
Damn it! This is bullshit!
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
But this is beyond messed up! How do I open this?
Stop it! Leave us alone. It's useless.
Huh?
If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys.
You're telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave them here.
How stupid can you be?
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world.
It's like the gun, Ryuji. They're real because Kamoshida thinks it that way. It's basically his imagination.
You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
The hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated?
It's not.
So the school's a castle and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world, too.
In the real world, too? Wait, I know the team. The one Kamoshida coaches for.
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me. They're going through similar shit in reality?
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole. Huh? It's not working. We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
Well, yeah, because this technically doesn't exist.
A navigation app?
Well, it kind of does. It's like a different dimension, I guess.
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
My camera app won't open.
We stand around like this.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home.
Well, wouldn't it just be smarter to look for the guys on the volleyball team? Wouldn't that just be, easier than having to stare at them and memorize the faces? Water. Ugh, please, no more. Not giving athletes water, even though training is a common... even for tough training is a common thing in the real world, too. That sack of shit. I'm going to try and memorize all these guys' faces before we go back. Okay, I'm done here. Let's go and check and see if there's any more. Again, it's... just look for the members of the volleyball team. Wouldn't that be easier than having to memorize these faces? I don't know why you guys are here, but just leave us alone. What are you talking about? Are you seriously okay with this? I guess there's no point in trying to talk to him. I don't want people to glare at me like they do to you. Don't drag me into your mess. That don't matter. You seriously don't care about being treated like shit? I guess there ain't a point in saying any of this.
Come on, man.
Sorry, this one's kind of funny. The hell? This ain't training at all. It's just violence. This means he's been doing something similar in reality too. Damn that bastard. Hurry it up. I know. Just give me a sec. I'll memorize them quick.
What are your thoughts?
Hey, are we done yet? We're cutting it close here. Don't freak me out like that, you goddamn moron. Anyways, I got all of them. Then let's stop wasting time. We need to scram. Again, I find that one just kind of funny.
Yes!
Hurry, we need to get out of here quick.
Let's go.
Alright, we're back. We gotta get out of here quick. The watch post near the training hall has ceased reporting. Chances of intruder activity are extremely high. All personnel increase security measures.
Oh, man.
We stayed here way too long. Come on, let's get out of here.
This way!
The exit's this way. Let's hurry.
You knaves again? To think you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
The school ain't your castle. I've memorized their faces real good. You're going down.
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act. What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all. He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
That's not true!
You've come along with this fool and are now going to end up dead. How unlucky of you. Go! Kill them all! Don't sully my castle with garbage.
God damn it!
Ryuji, move! We're surrounded.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! I'll kill because that's what he wants!
Come! Go down!
There's more of them? This is bad. Failure!
It can't be.
Oh!
God, the hairy legs freak me out.
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this, isn't that right?
No!
What a worthless piece of trash, getting emotional so quickly. How dare you raise your hand at me? Though it was only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse! You just didn't like our team!
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me.
I'm also very uncomfortable that he's wearing a Speedo.
That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's why.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
You're right. Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
What are you doing? Silence him!
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
Yeah, I really wish that
Made me wait quite a while.
for this scene they would have gone with the anime style like they did with the main character.
You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
What can you do? cower in fear and watch.
Yeah, it's like I think the ripping the mask off and the blood and everything it looked cooler as done like an anime as opposed to this the more rendered style. Nothing against it, it's still cool, but
This goes well. Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks. Now that I got this power, it's time for payback. Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Don't mock me, you brat!
Blast him away, Captain Kidd!
What troublemakers that bother King Kamoshida with trifle matters?
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing, right? Then I'll act like the troublemaker I am. Let's do this, Captain Kidd!
and 2 dirty horned beasts. If I remember correctly, these things are weak to lightning.
The enemy's dead.
Flip him, Persona! Eat this! Come! You're mine.
Persona!
Yeah, he doesn't have a weakness that we have.
That's it!
Nice one. They can't land a hit.
Persona! Captain Kidd! Persona!
I am a loyal subject of the glorious King Kamoshida. So why have I lost?
It just proves that Kamoshida ain't anything special. How about that?
Whoa. So, Ryuji had the potential too.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't forgiving you.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
What? Takamaki?
Oh! What a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm so jealous.
Now's not the time for that. Damn it! Why is Takamaki here? Hey! Let go of her, you perv!
How many times must I tell you until you understand? This is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me. That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Takamaki! Say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you jealous? Well, I'm
Little bit.
surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
Damn it!
Clean them up this instant!
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
We're not gonna do anything and just run?
Thank God you've got a level head.
Fine. We'll expose what you really are no matter what! You...
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here. Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
Anyways, I don't remember changing into this.
Yeah, you know what? I actually like Ryuji's Phantom Thief outfit better than anyone else's, I gotta say.
Should I be happy about that? Then again, it ain't as bad as yours.
Did you find them?
Quiet.
No. Search that way.
So what's going on? I'm completely lost, man.
I told you before, when a Persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
Is this a skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within. Not that you'll get it.
Nope.
Then stop asking questions and accept what you see for what it is.
Easy for you to say. Wait, we're in deep shit!
I said to be quiet!
We might have gotten away here, but we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot, relax. The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
So, we're okay?
Did the Kamoshida in reality remember about the execution? There you have it.
Alright. Now that we know that, all we gotta do is...
Wait. I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me. That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
Huh? Cooperate?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about? We never said anything about helping you out.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you. You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my master plan?
Yeah, I never promised anything.
See? I wasn't lying.
Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat? Is that why you're making a fool of me?
We're busy. Thanks for everything, Cat. You've got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
Hey! What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
Oh, I love Morgana.
You have returned to the real world.
Thank God. We're back. Yeah, I dragged you around a lot, huh? Sorry, man. I'm dead tired. How you holding up? I guess you don't really show it, huh? But damn, if what we saw was for real, oh, this is gonna get good. I totally remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves. Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done. So, wanna help me look for those guys or any witnesses? Now that's what I'm talking about! Hey, so... if you're thinking of laying low because you got a record, I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal. Kamoshida opened his damn mouth. No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. It doesn't matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with. Just like he did with me. No one will take anything I say seriously. Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back. I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm hyped about this too.
I can sense a bond of trust coming from Ryuji.
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it that way. However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided. Am I wrong?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. With the birth of the chariot persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
There we go, our first confidant.
Oh, right. I haven't eaten anything. It'd be weird splitting off now. So why don't we grab a bite?
Yeah, sure.
Just follow me. I mean, I totally gotta hear about your past. What? The hell, man? How much shittier can that asshole get? But just hearing your story makes me angry. So, you left your hometown and you're living here now, huh? We might be more alike than I originally thought.
You may be right.
You're the first guy that made me think that. I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us. Like we don't belong. I did something stupid at school before, too. The place you're living now is in Yongen, right? It's rush hour on the subways. I suggest you kill some time before heading home. What the hell, man? You barely touched your food.
What are you doing?
Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got your back like you got mine from tomorrow on. As long as we do something about Kamoshida, I'm sure we'll both feel better about being at school. Oh yeah! Tell me your number. Oh, chat ID too.
Chat app is now available. You can occasionally receive messages from those close to you.
Just you wait, Kamoshida. We're gonna start right away tomorrow. First, let's hit up those guys that were kept as slaves. The volleyball rally's tomorrow, huh? Shit's recommended by Kamoshida. Makes me want to gag. But thanks to that, we got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed. Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow. Come on, you gotta eat more. There's tons of ginger here.
I haven't been sleeping well lately. Whenever I close my eyes, I keep thinking about too many things.
Shiho.
Nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking, should someone like me really be on the starting lineup?
Don't worry. Just be confident in yourself. Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all.
More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
No, it's nothing. It's normal. Especially since a meet's coming up.
Sorry to interrupt, Zui. Mr. Kamoshida told me to get you.
Huh? What does he want?
He didn't say.
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
Yeah. Well, I better go.
Yep. Good luck! Hang in there, Shiho.
You're home. I take it you actually went to school today? Of course. I guess you learned your lesson after what happened yesterday. Nah, as long as you're not getting into trouble, it's fine by me.
Now listen up.
I don't know what you've been up to, but trust me, you'll be gone if you start causing problems. In case you forgot, your life is not a free one right now. Hey, I decided to go ahead and message you. Can you see this? Nope. You so can. I'm gonna be counting on you tomorrow, okay? Got it. You're a bro, man. Well, see you tomorrow. Let's save those guys who've been getting abused, you and me. Jeez, are you even listening to me? Just stay away from bad influences, okay? Hey, I'm gonna head home for the night. I'll lock the store up. Don't go wandering out. Alright, well guys, I think this is a good place to call it quits. I want to say as always, thank you so much for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, Minds.com. Links, that stuff is down in the description below. Please remember to like, comment if you're not already. Please subscribe to the channel. And please let me know how you want me to handle Mementos, as I kind of went over it a little earlier. Again, do you want to see everything? Do you only want to see bits and pieces? Do you want to see, just kind of give me an idea of how you want me to handle recording with Mementos and everything. Like I said, if I don't really hear anything back, I'll just kind of record what I think is important and whatnot. But other than that, guys, I think we'll call this one here. So as always, thanks so much for watching. My name's AJ Gels. This is That Gaming Channel. I'm out.